I'm undocumented. You want to deport an undocumented person? Start with me, because I'm an undocumented person.
I don't believe he is. I'm not sure about that, Governor, but that was Governor New York, not New York, Andrew Cuomo saying he's undocumented. He went on to use an an Italian slur, actually. Yeah. Mark Steyn's with us. International best-selling author, whatever that means. Wow. What does that mean?
I am undocumented, and I resent him bustling in on it. Do you know, I'm so sick of politicians who just talk rubbish. The anti-Italian slur he used, he said it stood for without papers, W-O-P. Right. That's false. It's actually from a Neapolitan, southern Italian word that begins with G, G-U, but is pronounced with a W. And it actually means, at the worst end, a kind of a thug, and at the best end, the light end, a swaggering dandy, like you doing your top-of-the-hour monologue. and he is a swaggering dandy. And the idea that politicians are just talking rubbish to us now, when his ancestors, you didn't need passports or papers until... It arose during the First World War. This idea that everyone's I mean, it erases citizenship. There's no... And when you erase citizenship, there's no nation. So if he's going to say he's an American and he's saying undocumented, we might as well rename the country Tajikistan West or something, because there's no country anymore. There's no nation.
All right. But as a political ploy, I would have thought it would have been a loser.
I think it is a loser. I mean, I think people are actually... You understand the difference between an immigrant and people just walking into the country, because you've dealt with whatever the INS is called this week, and you know that it's the most bureaucratic, cumbersome process in the world. So documented immigrants are the ones who have the most right to be sick of this guy erasing the distinction between invaders, people who just walk into the country, and those who go and fill in the paperwork.
I've got more for you. Even though I am a swaggering dandy, we'll let you stay.
Swagger on.
Swagger away, baby. Well, listen to this. There are several developments in scandals and investigations and probes. So here we go. Rudy Giuliani joins the president's legal team. Got it. Comey and McCabe, FBI number 1, FBI number 2, they're calling each other liars and they're going at it. I think, Mark, that we've got fatigue. I mean, we're scandal fatigue. We're fed up with it. I want this nonsense to end. How about you?
Well, I would like it to end too, but in a way I think it has ended. When Rosenstein... If I were President Trump and Rosenstein came to me and said, hey, Mr. President, I've got good news, you're not a target, I would laugh at his face and say, no, you guys haven't figured it out. You're the target. It's all about the Department of Justice and the FBI and a tight little... cabal of corrupt, incompetent buffoons. This is like a Keystone Cops movie, but with federalised in the federal bureaucracy and with a lavish budget. And when you've got like James Comey doing these comedy shows, you've got the director of the FBI who's going to be the principal witness against the deputy director, and the deputy director is going to be the principal witness against the director. Bring it on! It's about them. No, of course the president's not a target. You guys are the target.
I just wish it would come. The Mueller probe, if he's got something, tell us. If you don't have anything, tell us.
Look, you may be a swaggering dandy, but you're not an assimilated immigrant, because the one thing you learn is that it's all about the legalism. So even people... I'm sick of the scandal. But people say, well, when I go on shows with less perceptive hosts than you, Stuart, they say, well, do you think we need an independent counsel to investigate the independent counsel? No, for God's sake, let's just get rid of it. There's nothing to investigate. You're talking talking about Stormy Daniels' non-disclosure agreement as some campaign finance violation. You guys can't even run... You, again, you're an unassimilated immigrant. You know about Fleet Street. Those guys can run a good sex scandal. We can't even run a sex scandal in this country. Oh, it's a campaign finance violation. You know sex scandal. Do you remember Lord Lambton?
Who could forget?
He was caught with 2 women with extensive evidence. Nobody said, oh, I wonder if this is a House of Lords campaign finance violation. Nobody... This is... That's the American way. When we have an independent counsel who's investigated the independent counsel, then we'll get another independent counsel to investigate the independent counsel investigating the independent counsel. That's the way it is.
Are you a legal citizen yet?
Oh, I can't. I'm undocumented. We're all undocumented.
Yes. Of course
I'm
we are.
one of the 7 billion undocumented Americans across the planet.
Yeah, you should have given that speech.
It was all too short, Mark. But thank you very much.
Sorry, I packed too much in. I got excited.
You were good, lad.
I'll dial it back next time.